Hi guys, I'm Ivy, and today I'm going to be telling you my 5 most culture shocking things, in my opinion, after I moved here to Spain. You're maybe thinking to yourself, Ivy, why the hell do you look like Anna from Frozen before she turned into ice? Or you're thinking, Ivy, why do you look like the Teemo version of Narcissa Malfoy? Really good questions. There will be a video coming out because this is not the final stage of my hair. I'm gonna go and get it fixed. I wanted a specific type of hairstyle and they botched it. Love it. Really love it. So if you really want to see my hair transformation and see the horror story that I had to go through, please subscribe to my channel and you will be notified when that video comes out. But yeah, back to the video. For people who don't know, I moved to Spain about 1.5 years ago to start my stunt training. So these things will be mostly based on things from Catalonia rather than other parts of Spain. I'm not talking about Andalusia, I'm not talking about Madrid, I'm not talking about Valencia, I'm not talking about País Vasco, I'm talking about Catalonia. So if you don't know where Catalonia is, it's where Barcelona is. Basically, Barcelona is in Catalonia. So I'm gonna mostly talk about the culture shocks of Catalonia and also based on where I'm from Iceland. So it's gonna be culture shocks based on my culture, which is Icelandic, and from an Icelandic person moving to Spain. So maybe some of these things are very normal in other countries as well, but for me, they're so different. I'm like, what the hell? These are not gonna be things that you think they're gonna be. I think you're gonna be like, what? I've been able to learn Spanish. I learned Spanish in a year. From 9 months to a year, I was able to hold a conversation in Spanish. In a year, I was able to speak almost everything. I was able to express myself in Spanish. I would say if I was in a Spanish-speaking country, if I was in Latin America or Spain, I think I would be fine. I would not have to stress about not being able to communicate. So yeah, let me just get into the topics. So number 1 is speed. You're maybe thinking to yourself, what do you mean speed? If you're Spanish, you might actually know what I'm talking about. I've realized that here in Spain, there's only slow pacing or right now. So you might go out, have dinner, or you might go and have lunch with your friends and you're just taking your time, eating for 3 hours, taking your time, blah blah blah. You're going on a walk. People walk very slowly. If you say, I want to go on a walk, there's not walking normal. No, they pace. I don't know how many times that everyone is just pacing. It's not walking. No, they're pacing because everything is no, we can take our time. We have the entire time in the universe. They eat slowly. That's a good thing. If you need an appointment, it's gonna take a very long time to get that appointment. You're not gonna always have to be waiting. But then there are times when things need to happen right now. No, you're at a party with your friends. You're taking your time to get ready. You show up late or whatever. But then your friend says, I'm thinking about leaving. And you're like, oh, can you wait 5 minutes? And they say, no, I'm leaving right now. You can't wait 5 minutes, especially when it's someone's about to go. No, they cannot wait 5 minutes for you. No. Some other things, it's I've had this experience with waiting. If someone is I'm going home now. It's oh, can you wait 5 minutes? No, I'm going home right now. But they end up waiting for 30 more minutes. But it's no, they are leaving right now. I feel in Iceland, for me, walking normally is very fast here. People are why are you do you not have time? I'm I'm just walking. And they're but you're walking so fast. Chill. And it's either things happen in 2 weeks or they happen right now. It's insane. The second thing that I have on this list is connecting to driving. I'm talking about how people drive, okay? One thing that got me so shocked was there's no slowing down the car. There's no okay, I see a red light is turning on, I'm gonna slow down because I'm not gonna make it. Or you're getting to a crosswalk and there's a person next to you and you're oh, I'm gonna drive because it's gonna be dangerous if I try to stop right now. No, in Spain, no. They only know how to stop right now. With the speed, there's no slowing down. This is one of the things that has to happen the last minute. I have a scooter here. I have a moped here. Yeah, I ended up falling off of it because the person in front of me decided to, yeah, I'm gonna stop right now. And when I thought they were gonna enter the roundabout, they decided to stop the very last minute, and I had to take both of my brakes on my scooter, and my scooter ended up throwing myself off it. And that was a very, very nice experience. Nothing happened. I injured my arm a bit. I can now say that I've had a bike accident, a scooter accident. I feel it's a bit dangerous. I feel also that like when you're driving behind someone, you have a lot of space behind that person because you never know if they're gonna decide to stop. Also, one thing about people driving that shocked me as well is that people change lanes in roundabouts. So if you have a roundabout that has 2 lanes, you can enter here and you have to go like this. People enter, go inside, and then they go outside, and then they go out. And like today, I was driving a roundabout that had 3 lanes, and I had to change the lane. I was like, what? I wasn't really sure how I was gonna exit the roundabout, but like I know that people change lanes on the roundabout, so I was like, I'm just gonna go with the flow. I think that's illegal in Iceland. I think if the police see you do that, you get a ticket. And also one thing that happens here, traffic lights don't exist in roundabouts either. You're going on a roundabout, no one uses their lights, so you're like waiting when you can enter. You see the one car going and they exit, and you're like, you could have showed me that you were gonna exit with your lights. But no, people don't use lights. I know Iceland has that problem as well, and it's a bit annoying, but I'm like, bruh. Like, I feel like with Iceland, like, you can kind of see when someone is gonna leave, but here's like, you never know. You never know if someone's gonna take the last minute out. Like, it's very, very weird. And sometimes also people have their headlights on, and I'm like, why? And also one thing is that on the highway, it's missing a lot of lights. I'm just sometimes on the highway in the dark. I'm like, why are they missing lighting? But then I also think like, okay, Iceland, electricity is quite cheap for us, so we can use a lot more of it. I think here in Spain is a lot more expensive. Oh well, okay. Going to the next section, which is bathroom culture. This was the most shocking part for me ever, okay? I tell this to every Spanish person that I've ever met. If someone asks me like what was the most shocking part after moving here, I'm like, bathrooms. First thing, it's very uncommon that people put the seat down before they flush the toilet. I know that a lot of men, they're like, no, I'm not gonna close. Like in women's bathrooms, especially in Iceland, you will enter every bathroom, like public bathroom, and the seat will be down. If the seat is up, you're like, no, I'm not gonna use that toilet. But no, here in Spain, they flush with the seat up, which I find disgusting. I'm very harsh on my boyfriend, be like, hey, put the seat down. But in the gym I'm at, the seat is always up, and I find that disgusting. The second part of the bathroom thing is that people don't wash their hands after using the bathroom. What? I can kind of understand it with men. You're not really touching anything. But women, I'm like, do you not wipe after you pee? For me, I find it so disgusting. I tell my boyfriend every time, like, no, clean your hands. You're not allowed to touch me unless you're clean. I don't understand how people can just enter the bathroom and then leave without washing your... If I don't wash my hands after going into the bathroom, I feel disgusted. I feel like I'm spreading bacteria everywhere. So like, no, I don't understand how people don't wash their hands afterwards. It's one of those things I will never understand, like how people don't wash their hands after using the bathroom. Talking about public bathrooms, why is the seat always missing? You have the top seat, how you can close and open the toilet, but then you have the second seat if you want to sit down. So many times in restaurants, it's missing. There was this one cafe I went to, it was new. Me and my boyfriend were like, oh my god, let's try out the bathroom because it's gonna be clean. 1 month later, the seat was gone. I'm like, what? How is that you go to public bathrooms and the seat is gone, or like it's almost attached to the toilet? I'm thinking to myself, like, are people jumping to the bathroom? Are people jumping on the toilets? Why is that all of the toilet seats are gone? I'm like, is someone stealing them? How are they getting broken so easily? Why is nobody repairing them? I'm like, one thing that I did not understand. And the last thing about the bathroom thing is that I did not know until I talked to the mother of my boyfriend. She told me every time that she goes to a public bathroom, she does not sit down, like unless the toilet is super clean. Well, so you're telling me that when I think it's water on the bathroom floor, it might be pee? I'm like, what? I'm like, how do you not sit when I need to pee. I'm sitting on the toilet. I don't care if it's a public toilet or it's the toilet of my best friend. No, I need to sit down and pee. No, I learned out that not everyone sits down on the toilet. That's also like the one thing that I've realized about Iceland is that I don't know why our toilets have to be super clean. The difference between airport bathrooms here and in Iceland you might think you're at a 5-star hotel. Here you might think you're at a gas station. Like, what the hell? These bathroom things, one of the things that got me so shocked. Like, it wasn't just me. Also, my cousin, she moved to here and she's like, what the hell is wrong with the bathrooms here? I don't know. So yeah, I know it's not just me who is thinking about these things. The second part I want to be talking about is skating culture. I'm talking about roller skating, inline skating, or just normal skating. But the skating culture, especially in Barcelona, is insane. Like, I remember someone told me before I moved here that the skating culture in Barcelona is insane. Like, Barcelona is a skating city. And I was like, oh, that's very interesting, because I know like a lot of cities are like skating is looked down upon. But here in Barcelona, it's so normal to see people with a skateboard, roller skates, inline skates, or whatever, scooters or anything like that. And also just outside of Barcelona, almost every town or other city has skate parks. Almost every time I've gone to a skate park, there's someone else there. Even though the skate park is in the middle of nowhere, there is someone there. A lot of people use scooters. Even some people go, like kids with their bicycles, or people with skates, roller skates, or whatever. But I haven't yet skated in Barcelona. It's on my bucket list. I really want to try a skate park in Barcelona. There's one skate park in Premià de Mar I want to go to. I also know in Premià de Mar it has a huge pump track. I know there's another skate park in Barcelona that has like a lot of bowls, and I'm like, I want to skate in Barcelona so badly. Last chapter of my culture shocks was I've been very shocked about how people are just very, very open about it. You're maybe talking about someone and they're like, yeah, I just had yesterday, or like, oh, this weekend I got laid, or whatever. Like, people are so open about it. There's like nothing taboo about it, because in Iceland, yeah, I talk about with my best friend, but that's it. She will share what she did with her boyfriend, or like, oh, I tried this, blah, 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 but only with my best friend. But here it's like, no, you can talk to whoever, and it's like the most normal thing in the universe. It's very interesting coming from a culture where very taboo, like you don't really share with anyone what you do, but here it's like, it's not weird to talk about. And also, like, one thing is that stores, you can find them everywhere. In like every mall, there's at least one store. Even like makeup stores that are like Sephora, Bruni, and Primor that sell toys as well. Also, just if you go to a tech store, there will be a toy there. I know in Iceland is that we have stores, but there are very strict rules about like they have to cover their windows. I'm not sure about advertising. They're not allowed to mention the word, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. Here it's like, no. If it's a mall, you can see directly into the store and what's in there and stuff like that. If it's on the street, it doesn't have a door. You can see everything inside. For me, I feel like that's a good thing because you don't feel ashamed about it and stuff like that. But yeah, these are the most like things that I've been shocked about after moving to Spain. They're quite interesting. I feel like I wasn't sure what to expect when I moved here. I was just like, yeah, like, let's see how things go. But I did not think there would be a cultural difference between the bathrooms, or there would be a cultural difference between speed. In Spain, there's no normal speed. There is fast, like very fast, or slow. In between doesn't exist. Please comment down below if you've moved abroad and you had any culture shocks about the country you moved to, and like also tell me where you moved to. My friend is leaving to China in 2 days. I'm very, very sad about it. If you guys want to see the final outcome of my hair, please subscribe to my channel. Please also tell me your opinion of my hair. People tell me it looks good, or like my friends tell me it looks good. In my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of it. I was debating about not posting a video this week. I still don't know how this hair transition is gonna turn out in the end. But yeah, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. And if you want to see more of me, I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. I post about my stunt life on there, and also just if I'm roller skating or trying something new, sometimes about pole dancing. So if you want to see some of that, sometimes I post about that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.